Welcome to the video Vort. Moshe Rabbeinu descends the mountain and his able servant Yehoshua approaches. Moshe, Kol Bereo, Kol Milchama, there are sounds of war stirring in the camp. And Moshe Rabbeinu leans in and he says, Ein Kol Anos Kivura, Ve'ein Kol Anos Chalusha, Kol Anos Ani Shomea. You've got it wrong, Yehoshua. These are sounds of suffering. You've got it wrong. The Yerushalmi, commenting on Moshe's response, says this is an implicit rebuke to Yehoshua. You, Yehoshua, are going to one day be the leader of the Jewish people. You must be able to discern between one kol and another kol, between one voice and another. If you are unable to do so, that is a deficiency in your leadership. Asks the Yalkut Yehuda, what is Moshe's rebuke? What is this rebuke? To be able to hear the difference between two sounds, between two voices. Explains Yalkut Yehuda with the following example. The Jewish people told Hashem, we don't want to hear from you in the 10 Commandments. You've said enough. We're afraid for our lives. Let Moshe be the conduit for the remainder of the Aseres HaDibros. And Hashem responded positively, and that's exactly what happened. By contrast, in the story of the Meraglim, the Jewish people complained, we don't want to go into Eretz Yisrael, for all types of reasons. And Hashem not only does not agree to what the Jewish people want, He holds them accountable for their words and for their actions. Why the different response from God in these two different cases? They are both requests from the people that are against the original plan that God had set forth. Says Yalkut Yehuda, it's not about what they said, but listen to how they said it. In the case of the 10 Commandments, the Jewish people were pleading, supplicating to Hashem. We're fearful for our lives. In the case of the Meraglim, they might have been fearful as well, but they were just complaining. It was a complaint. Hear the sound of their voices, and you will hear an entirely different approach. This is what Moshe Rabbeinu is saying that you, Yehoshua, missed. It's not just about what the people are saying. Listen to their voices and hear how they are saying it. Because if you hear how they are saying it, you will be able to know what is a complaint and what is a plea. What is legitimate and what is not. What is arrogant and what is humble. What should be addressed and what should be disregarded. And this is not just a message for Yehoshua and his leadership, but for each and every one of us. For if we are able not only to hear the content and the words of our neighbor's speech, but be able to hear the tone and tenor of the sounds of their speech, we will be able to hear the sounds of their soul, and thus be more sensitive to their needs and be able to better respond to them. In doing so, we will be able to bring more ahava, bi'achva, and achdus to Klal Yisrael, to bring peace to the Jewish people as a conduit to the redemption, to the Geula Shlema b'mheira v'yameinu. Amen. Good job.